Well, hello everyone. I am Roger coming to you from Brickhouse Guitars here in Kitchener, Ontario in our lovely showroom. And again, what a delight. What a delight to be able to show you these amazing guitars. This is yet another fine instrument from Boucher. And I think this might be the second or third now that we've had of their all new torrefied mahogany series. So this is a BG. You can see by the B here. And it's a 41G, so it has the gold pack, which the main feature of the gold pack is this torrefied 4A Adirondack top. And I can't wait to play this guitar for you, but I do have some photos that I've taken, so we'll run through those and we'll describe the guitar. Then, of course, we'll get into the meat of it. Okay, well, let's have a look at these photographs. And again, this is a BG guitar. It is an OM hybrid model. It's a 41TG. So that has the gold pack. And you can see here the mahogany back and sides, of course, and the torrefied Adirondack 4A top. And there's a view of the back and sides. So let's dive in. Here we have the headstock, of course, and that's the vintage style bluegrass headstock, the full name Boucher there, inlaid with mother of pearl, and a bone nut, 1 3/4 spacing. And there we come up. The fingerboard, of course, it's ebony, very small, tiny position dots there in pearl, but the B logo for the bluegrass series is indeed engraved there at the 12th fret area. Get a glimpse there of the binding as well, which is rosewood. And let's zoom in here and we'll have a closer look at that B logo. And here's the rosette, and it's just a very, very simple, again, understated, very, very traditional, sort of honoring the tradition of American legacy guitars. It's just done right, very, very clean, no dress up. And the bridge, the same traditional style. We have the bone for the saddle, bridge pins with the beautiful abalone shell sort of inlaid dots there. So again, understated elegance. A glimpse of the top. Let's get a full view of the top. And this again is torrefied, and it is 4A red spruce or Adirondack, and of course hand-picked by Robin himself. So yeah, incredible tone that this top produces. Of course, the braces are Adirondack and they're hand split. Can't see those, but that makes a difference as well. All right, we turn the guitar around. Back of the headstock here, we see these nickel Goto open gear tuners, and they are tried and true, excellent quality. Satin finish for the neck, and it is stained to match the color of the mahogany, basically, of the back and sides. Now, the neck is not torrefied, but the back and sides are, so that's why the wood is stained to match, and they do that so perfectly well. Another glimpse of the rosewood binding, and here we have a full view of the back of the instrument, and like just what a perfect set of mahogany. And again, it's perfectly book matched, and you get an idea there of how the color changes. That's the natural color of the wood that we're seeing here because of the torrefication, right? It's not stained to be darkened. That is the color, and it's just so beautiful. Here's the end graft, rosewood with black-white purfling, and you can see here again just some extra shots to just sort of drive home the fact that the guitar is impeccably built, and it's just, again, understated elegance. I know it's a cliche, but how else do you put it? There again, so yeah, it is just such a pleasure to pick this guitar up and play it. And I think, that's the cue. Let's hear how it sounds, and you're in for a treat. Well, on the drive over this morning, this thought came to my mind. I was thinking about this guitar, and I had this crazy vision of, imagine a gathering of, all kinds of the best of the who's who of celebrity guitars. And they're in this room, and they're just wonderful. All the top name, celebrities are there. And in walks this newcomer, and full of confidence, no diamonds and crown jewels or haute couture, none of that stuff to prop him up or her up. But a confidence that I have something, I got something that belongs in this room. And that's what this guitar is. It's this torrefied process that Boucher have come up with, not only for their tops, but for mahogany. I don't know how in the world they pulled that off, but they have. So it creates an instrument that is just special, and it's different, and it is very, very refined without like all the frills. And it's light as a feather, it's open, it's airy, but it has, I think for the most part, it's control. These are medium strings, so that helps somewhat, but I'm going to strum simple chords and then noodle a bit for you, and hopefully you'll be able to pick out some of that purity and control, like these big notes that just, they're commanding, right? Just enough overtones to make it beautiful, very musical, but again, it's all about control for me. This is amazing. So that, to me, is scary good. Yes, again, I've said this before, I have some mighty fine handmade guitars here, and believe me, I have nothing against fine art and individual, pursuit of excellence and craftsmanship and all that. But this is a guitar made by a small team of dedicated builders, and it's extremely affordable in its context. Now, for some people, this could be a walk in the park, and add it to your collection, and rightfully you should, because it will have its place within, like I mentioned before, in my anecdote, it will have its place in the room. But if you happen to be that person who wants to finally get something special that you have to work maybe or save up or any of those things, sacrifice a bit to own, this is well worth considering because it is just such a versatile and remarkable instrument. And hats off again to Boucher for creating such a fine instrument. So thank you for watching. I'll do my standard demo now, and of course this guitar is available, probably not for long, but again, please subscribe as well. Every subscription is very, very meaningful for us. Thank you. Here's my standard demo. Cheers, everyone.